Hey there, warriors. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. I got a lot of sinus junk going on, so I'm going to do my best to complete this video without blowing my nose, but I may have to break down and blow my nose, so just bear with me. Today I'm diffusing peppermint oil from Young Living, and I just like to take a little bit when I'm feeling congested also, or even just working out, because it helps clear the sinuses, and just dab a little bit on my nostrils and maybe down on my chest. So I've got this peppermint going. I've got a little bit of lemon, peppermint, and honey in my water to try to clear my throat a little too. So it's super good for trying to get the sinus drainage under control. So anyway, I wanted to take a minute and talk to y'all about beginners and people, looking at some of the things I do and saying that, well, there's no way I could ever do that. I couldn't get into that pose to save my life. I'd pop a hip. Well, yoga, they say, exercises are not for everyone. There are so many different types of yoga that you can find a type that is right for you. There's chair yoga, there's restorative yoga, just so many different kinds I can't even name. But for every thing that I do, I've worked my way up to it. I didn't just come into, like today we're going to do Bird of Paradise. I couldn't do that when I first began yoga. I could barely touch my toes. So it's a journey every day for everyone. And older people, you don't have to do the difficult poses. Just move. All you have to do is get your body moving. The Bible says that our bodies are a temple for Christ. And when you come into the Lord's temple, you want the temple to look as good as it possibly can, right? So this is where I come into saying, take care of your body, because that's how God wants it. So anyway, we're going to do Bird of Paradise today, and a lot of the poses in it are just basic yoga poses. I will cue you on the right side and then give you tips on the right, and then we'll move on into the left. But don't be discouraged if you can't do Bird of Paradise. I don't even think I can do the full expression of the pose, but I'm going to do my best. So we'll just jump right into it. So lay down onto your back and come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Put your soles of your feet together, lay back, and let's start coming into the breath. So breathe in and expand your belly. Breathe out and contract it in. Breathe in, breathe out, in, out. All right, so we're going to extend our left leg long. Bring the right knee in for wind removing pose. Flex the feet back. Hold the knee into the chest. Hold. Now pull the knee around the rib cage and up toward the underarm. Hold. This is wind removing pose, half wind removing pose. Okay, now bring that knee back to center. Grab your strap, or if you can reach your toes and keep your shoulder on the ground, go ahead and do that. I can't quite do that yet, so I'm going to use my strap. So just flex that quadricep. Keep this left hip planted. Pull that leg back. Keep your shoulders on the floor. And breathe. Now we're going to open that leg out to the right. Extend the left arm to the left. Come back up. There's an ad going on my YouTube channel for, I was trying to play music and it's playing an ad, so I apologize for that. Now bring your right leg to the left. Feel it stretched in the outer side of the right leg. Oh, that's really tight on me right now. I did a lot of working out yesterday for the hips and glutes. So that feels really good for me. Bring back to center and release that foot. Stretch that right leg out long and pull the left knee into the chest. Now bring the knee up around the rib cage, pull it in towards the shoulders. Bring that leg back to center, straighten it out. Pull that leg in toward your face. I also want to say, if you're doing these videos, that, you know, you're not going to look exactly like I do. No two people are going to look the same because everyone's bodies are different. Like, even people's hips are shaped differently. So there are only some going to allow you to get into certain poses. You know, some people may be really open in the hips, some people are really tight. It just all depends on your body. All right, now open that left leg out to the left. And if you're following along and kind of feels like you don't know what you're doing, don't worry about it because it will come to you. I learned the majority of my yoga doing videos and just slowly following, watching what they do and imitating what they do. Come over to the right. Come back to center. Release that foot. Now, we're going to do eagle crunches. So take that right leg, wrap it around the left, and try to wrap a second time around the back of the calf. Now the right arm is going to come over the left and wrap around. If you're only here, that's fine. Just work your way into it. So lengthen, inhale, crunch, exhale. Lengthen, inhale, crunch, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. When you lengthen, your arms are coming up. When you crunch, you're squeezing down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Release. Now come to the other side. Wrap that left leg around the right, the left arm over the right. So extend, inhale, crunch, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Release that. Come on to your tailbone. Now we're going to do some cow face. So your left knee will be on the ground and your left foot pulled in. Now you can come up onto your shin, wrap your right leg over your left, and just kind of wiggle into it. Now lift your right arm up, reach around with your left and grasp, And if you feel a stretch, a really good one right here, that's perfectly fine. Or if you need to just do this, that's fine. Just feel the edge of your stretch. Don't ever go into a painful movement. Just kind of the edge of pain, just where you feel it working. So you can stay here or exhale and fold over. Come back up. Release the hands. Now grab that right leg with the left hand and twist to the right. Now come to the other side. Reach the arms up. Side bend to the right. Probably can't come very far with your legs like this. Side bend to the left. Come out of that. Now we're going to switch the legs. So the right leg will be on the bottom. You can come up onto the shin to get twisted a little bit better. Sit back in between your feet. Now, left arm comes up, push it down your back. Either hold it this, or reach the right arm around and grasp the other hand. So either stay here, or exhale and fold into it. Try to keep your sits bones grounded. If they don't stay grounded, then you need to come up out of it just a tad. All right. Let that go. We're going to do some cat-cows. So the hands will be directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Breathe in. Come to cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Tuck the toes under. Come into downward facing dog. So in downward dog, to know how far you need to be apart, your hands apart from your feet, if you shift forward into plank, see, I'm still a little bit short there. Your hands, the crease in your hands at your wrist should be directly under your shoulders, and the balls of your feet should be directly under your ankles or heels. So that's why I have these lines on my mat. I'm still working on my alignment a little. So this would be my correct down dog. So hold down dog, bend the knees, stretch that Achilles out, and twist. Just kind of work into it. Now look to the front of your mat. Jump your hands to your feet. Hold on to each elbow. Bend your knees. Lay your torso on your knees and just hang. You can rock side to side. And while you're doing that, I'm going to skip this sticking commercial. There. That was a really long commercial. Just hang. Start to straighten one leg at a time. Now come up to a flat back. The feet are hips distance apart. Put more weight into your toes, so when you fold, your hips will be in a straight line. When you come back like this, you lose some of that stretch. So come on more towards your toes. Inhale, flat back. Hold that belly in when you exhale. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Come up to mountain pose. Now we're going to do sun salutation A with a back bend. And when you back bend, you're going to clasp your hands like this and then come into a forward fold. Okay, so inhale, grasp the hands, back bend, forward fold with the arms clasped, hang. Wiggle a little bit. Open up those shoulders. Now release the arms. Step the right foot back. Come into low lunge. Stretch out the front of that thigh. Right thigh. Hip flexor. Now step the left foot back. Lower down into chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step that. Lift that right leg up. Bring it through between the hands. Left foot comes forward. Forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Now we'll do the other side. So grasp the hands. Back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Step that left foot back, feeling that stretch. Now the right foot, lower down. Up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step through low lunge. Bring the right leg forward. Forward fold. Tall mountain. Mountain pose. One more time on each side. Clasp the hands. Back bend. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Come down, step the right foot back. Now the left. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Lift the right leg up. Step through. Low lunge. Runner's lunge. Bring the left foot up. Forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Mountain pose. Clasp the hands. Back bend. Forward fold. Hands down. Halfway lift. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. So, you can hold it down dog. Stretch it out. Try to get those heels down towards the floor. Open those shoulders. Let the head hang heavy. Now look to the front of the mat. Step to the front. Come up to mountain pose. Now, we're going to step back, the left foot back. Come into star. Now, come down into prayer squat or goddess. Open the hands. Now, 1, close the arms. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Grasp the hands. Move the heels behind the toes. And forward fold with the arms extended. Keep those quads tight. Weight in the outer side of the knife edge of the foot. Let those arms go. Fold to the right. Fold to the left. Come down to sort of tabletop. Open the knees wide. Keep the heels directly in line behind the knees. Toes flexed back. Come into frog pose. I like to wiggle back and forth a little bit to feel the stretch in different areas. Come back up onto the hands. Bring the knees in. Turn towards the front of your mat. Now, push back up into downward dog. Now this is going to start our flow. So lift the right leg up. Step through. Runner's lunge. Come up to crescent lunge. Hold. Drop the hands. Step back high plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step through. Runner's lunge. Come up to crescent lunge. Hold. Drop the hands. Step back, plank, lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Look to the front. Step through. Forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the jump back, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Lift that right leg up. Step through the runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Now in warrior two, the back leg is tight. You're putting your weight to the knife edge of that back foot. Your knee is at a 90-degree angle and pushed out. Working the glutes. Your abs are tight. Your arms are aligned with your shoulders. Hold back, looking over to the front of the mat. Swing that arm around, crescent, lower, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Other side. Left leg lifts. Step through, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Hold. Windmill the arm back to crescent. Runner's lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One breath. Look forward. Jump to the hands. Forward fold. Tall mountain. Mountain pose. Tall mountain. Forward fold. Halfway. Step the arms back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One breath. Lift the right leg up. Step through, runner's lunge. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Now you're going to kick the hips over to the back of the mat and reach that front arm forward, coming down into triangle pose. Open the chest like a wing. Hold the triangle. Keep those quads tight. Now, you can either stay here, you can drop that arm, try to open the shoulder a little bit, bend the front knee a little bit, or you can bind triangle. Bind the hands behind the back, make sure those shoulders are open, push the arms out straight, and try to straighten that front leg. Bend that leg, come back up to warrior two. Swing the arm around the crescent. Lower down to runner's lunge, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Other side, left leg lifts, step through, crescent, runners, crescent, open up to warrior two. Hold warrior two. Straighten that left leg. Kick the hips over to the right. Come down into triangle pose. Bend that front leg slightly. Bring the right arm around the back. The left arm comes down under the front thigh. Clasp the hands and try to straighten that front leg. Bend that front knee. Come back into warrior two. Windmill the arms to crescent. Lower runner's lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Look to the front of the mat. Step through. Forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Adding on to, we'll add on reverse triangle. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold down dog. Lift the right leg up. Step through. Crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Come into triangle pose. Use the abs. Don't push up. You have to keep a little micro bend in that front knee. You don't want to hyperextend it. Come up. Lean back towards the left leg into reverse triangle. Hold. Bend that front leg, windmill the arms back down to runner's lunge, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, one breath. Inhale, left leg lifts, step through runner's lunge. Inhale to crescent, exhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, inhale, exhale, triangle. Inhale, come up to reverse triangle. Hold. Then bend that front knee and windmill the arms back down. Runners, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Alright, so look forward, step to your hands, forward fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. Now, tall mountain, forward fold, inhale halfway, exhale, jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, reverse triangle. Now, you're going to bring this back leg, bend the front leg slightly. Bring the back leg up onto the toes. Straighten that front leg and fold over into pyramid. You may need blocks for this too. If you need blocks, just set them on each side of you. If you can't straighten that front leg, it's fine. Now bend that front leg, runners. Step back plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the left leg up. Step through, crescent. And then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, slightly bend that left knee. Take the right heel up and fold over that front leg into pyramid pose. Bend that front knee, step back, plank, lower chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Look to the front, step through, forward fold, inhale, tall mountain, exhale, mountain pose. Okay, so adding on, we're going to do revolved triangle from pyramid. So inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts. Step through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, inhale, triangle. Sorry about that. Exhale, reverse triangle. Now we're going to come into revolved triangle. So keep your back leg where it's at and just start to lower your hand down. Your left hand comes beside your right foot and just try your best to open up to the right. It says revolved triangle pose. Drop that right arm down, bend the right knee. Step back plank, lower chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Lift that left leg up, step through, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, revolved triangle. Hold. Now bend that front leg into runner's lunge. Step back plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Tall mountain. Mountain pose. Tall mountain. Forward fold. Halfway. Step back. Step or jump back. I'm going to step right now. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Adding on, we're going to do revolved reverse warrior. So lift the right leg. Step through to low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, reverse warrior. See, everybody loses their balance sometimes. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, revolve triangle. Now bend that front knee. Bring the, let me see. Yeah, it'll be, okay, so bend that front knee. The left foot comes up onto the toe. The right hand leads, and you come down to revolve reverse warrior. Hold. Now windmill those arms back down, runner's lunge, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts, step through runners. Inhale, crescent, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, revolve triangle. Now, bend that front knee, lift that right heel off the ground. The left arm leads. Come up into revolve warrior. If you can't do this, it's perfectly fine. Just do warrior. Now windmill those arms back down. Plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look front, step through. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale. One more pose onto this vinyasa. And then we're going to move into some balancing postures. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift that right leg up. Step through, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, revolved triangle. Exhale, revolved warrior. Now we're going to come into extended side angle. So put that back foot back down. Drop the right arm next to the left knee. You can either keep your arm up here open or extend it forward into extended side angle. Now you can stay here or you can try a bind. So this is going to be a pose that we use to move into bird of paradise. So bring that left arm around the back. Put your weight into your right foot. Take your right hand under that leg and bind This is bound side angle pose. Try not to collapse into it. Lift up out. Come on, bound. We kneel those arms back down. Runner's lunge. Step back plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now the other side. After I blow my nose. I've done pretty good until now. So take a little break. Get a little drink of water if you need it. We're working really hard. Still got a little ways to go. That peppermint really clears up the sinuses. Okay, so come back to tabletop and then push back up into downward dog. So we'll move to the other side now. Inhale, lift the left leg. Step through. Runner's lunge. Inhale the crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, bend that front knee slightly, lift the back heel, and come into revolve triangle. Bend that front knee, let the left arm reach back, come into revolve warrior. Now, I'm going to open back up to warrior two, lean down into side angle here, or extended side angle, or balanced side angle. All right, release that. Come down. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. All right, let's take a little break and take Vilasana for just a minute. Give those legs a little break. Not Vilasana, Balasana, child's pose, I'm sorry. Now turn the head over to the left. Push back up into tabletop. Then push back up into down dog. Walk those legs out. Inhale, the right leg up. Bend the knee, open it up to the side. Drop that foot down towards the floor, feeling the stretch all along the right side of the body. Straighten that leg back out. Swing it through to runner's lunge. Now, drop that left knee to the floor. And then sit back into half splits. Hold 5 breaths. Now shift back forward. Lift that knee. Step forward. Feet, knees, hips are all together. Come into chair pose. Squeeze those glutes. Sit low in your chair. Come up. Now we're going to do eagle. Same thing we did laying on our back, but standing. So, we're going to, all these postures will be the weight on our right leg, I believe. So lift your left leg up over your right and twist it around. Now your left arm comes over your right and twists around. So hold, sit down into your chair. Come up out of that. Lift the arms up. Extend the left leg back. Come into airplane pose. No, this isn't airplane. This is airplane. I apologize. Arms back. Palms face the floor. Start to stand up. Grab that front toe with your left hand. Right arm to the hip. Extend that left leg out. I'll bring it out to the side. Now, slowly let go and reach your arms down towards the floor, extending that left leg back. Lift it as high as you can with keeping the hips square, not open like this, square. Lift that heel up and try to pull yourself into your right leg. Standing splits. Now step that left leg back, come into runner's lunge. So now drop the left knee down. Apologize, I'm getting tongue-tied. Come up onto that knee, push down. Now reach around with that left arm, grab the left foot, stretch the front of the quadricep. Drop that left foot back down. Put your hands down by your right foot. Scoot your right foot out to the right side of the mat. Now come, either stay here if you have to, or come down onto the elbows. This is lizard pose. Push back up. Put your weight into the left hand. Take your right foot out at an angle and come onto that knife edge of the foot. You're pushing your knee open. Wrist around. Try to keep those hips pushed down. And you can stay here, or you can reach around for that left foot, pull it in. Come back to center. Now take that right foot and walk it over to the left side of the mat. Drop it down if you can. You may have to move your foot back slightly like I do if you're not very open. And step that other leg back and come into half pigeon. This should be stretching the outer side of your right hip. Now if you're really open, you could come down onto the elbows, straighten the arms out. If you're really open, your leg will be up here. Unfortunately, I'm not on this side. So stay here, holding that stretch. Now put your weight into your right hand. Reach around for that left foot. Pull it in. All right. Now we're going to push up into downward dog. I'm going to blow my nose again real quick. So you just take a little break before we go to the other side. I hate a cold. You're either can't breathe at all or your nose is running like crazy. Okay, so push back up into downward dog. Lift that left leg up. Step through to runner's lunge. Drop that right knee to the floor. Top of the foot comes to the floor. Hold this. Stretching the hip flexor in the right leg. Don't forget to push those hips down. Don't be out like this. Now reach around with that right hand to the right foot. Pull it in for a stretch in the quadricep and the hip flexor. Release that down. Come back up into runner's lunge. Set the right foot up to meet the left. Sit down into your chair. Now we're going to do eagle on the left. So you may have to stand up just a tad. Bring the right leg up over the left and wrap it around. And then same thing with the arm. Right arm over the left. Wrap it around. Sit low. You may not be able to wrap your legs. If you can't, you can just put your toe to the floor. Now, slowly come out of that. Find your one spot to focus on, called your drishti. Now, slowly start to hinge forward, bringing that right leg out behind you, and the arms, triceps are tight, palms face the floor. Come into airplane. Now, slowly start to stand up, bringing that right leg through. Grab the right toe with the right peace fingers. Extend that leg out long. Now bring it out to the side. Now slowly extend the right leg out behind you. Again, lean forward. Come into standing splits. Really try to reach that heel up to the ceiling. Working your glutes and your hamstrings. I'm shaking, all my muscles are just firing, building and stretching all at the same time. All right, now reach that right foot back, come into runner's lunge, high plank. Now just drop the knees. We're going to rest for just a second before we try Bird of Paradise. So come back into Child's Pose. All right, so come to tabletop. Fold the feet, toes under. Set the hips back up into down dog. Lift the right leg up. Come into runner's lunge. Now, from runner's lunge, drop that back heel down, and you're in a side angle position. So we're going to do the bound side angle like we did in the beginning. So bring your left arm up and around the back. Right arm comes under the right leg. Now put all your weight into your right foot. Bend that left leg and walk it to the front. Now put all your weight into your left leg and slowly find your twisty. Slowly start to stand up. This is a very difficult pose for me. Stand up now. Extend that leg up as much as you can. That's a Bird of Paradise, but your leg is supposed to be straight. I can't straighten it. Maybe the other side. We'll try. So slowly, try not to come out of that real fast. Come back down to tabletop. Rest for just a second. Push back up to downward dog. Lift that left leg up. Step through, runner's lunge. Drop that back heel down. Come up like you're coming into side angle. Left arm, right arm comes up around the back. I'm going to move that foot in just a tap. Left arm comes under the left leg. I grasp. Now, slowly move your right foot in to meet your left. Now, put all your weight into your right foot. Slowly start to stand up. Now, lift that leg. Now, come back down. Whew, that was difficult. Just come onto the knees. Roll down onto the stomach. Put your right ear on the mat. Tops of the hands on the floor. Now, lift your feet up off the floor and just windshield the legs back and forth. Turn your head to the right, left ear on the floor. Now, flip over to the back. Now you're going to bring your hips to the left side of your mat and your feet to the right. Your torso is going to come, your shoulders are going to try to come to the right side. take your left leg, hook it over your right, and come into banana pose, stretching the outer hip on the left, the outer left side. Hold and breathe. I like to bend my left leg a little and try to push it over to stretch the outside a little more. Come to center. Bring your hips to the right side of the mat and your feet to the left. Shoulders come to the left. So you're in a banana shape. Hook that right foot over the left. That cramp. Now we were standing a lot, so we're going to do it upside down just a tad bit. So kind of scoot down to the middle of your mat. You're going to push into the floor with your arms, bringing your legs in, bring them back, and just push your hips up. Come up onto your elbows, your triceps. Scoot your elbows underneath you. Keep your neck long, don't tuck it in like this. And just extend the legs tall. This is shoulder stand. It's very good to get the body upside down and get the blood flowing in the opposite direction. It's very energizing, detoxifying, makes the body work a little harder because it's not used to being upside down. Now you can open the legs. Or bring the legs forward up towards your head and just relax them down towards the ears. You can grab the legs, pull them in. All right. Now, put your hands on your low back. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, start to release your legs back down towards the mat. Slowly, slowly. Send the legs out straight, quadriceps tight. Use your stomach muscles. Slowly, slowly drop those legs. Hold right there, 2 inches above the ground. Hold, squeeze the abs. Come on, this is the last bit of the workout. You can do it. Hold them in. Now open the legs. Close the legs. Open the legs. Close the legs. Scissor the legs. Breathe. Hold. Breathe. Drop them down. You probably couldn't see all that. I was down too far on the mat. So all I did, which you couldn't see, was legs out, and that was scissoring. So come into Shavasana. We worked so hard this time. Don't worry if you couldn't get bird of paradise. You worked very hard right up to the end. day. Keep pushing forward. All right. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana as long as your day will allow. I hope you've enjoyed working out with me today, coming into Bird of Paradise. Stay strong, warriors. Namaste.